This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City. Hello, I'm John Cullum, and Emily Frankel here is my wife, and we're going to talk to you for a few minutes.
We are going to talk today for M's Talkery.
Yes?
I'd like to talk about legal things.
Oh, all right.
For instance,
Ask me, well, you've been watching a lot of Judge Judy. That's why you're asking.
yes, I've been watching a lot of Judge Judy. No, I want to talk about wills.
Wills?
Last will and testament.
Oh, my God.
We have a will.
Yes, we do.
And it was made, I would say, what, 10 years ago? 5 years ago.
Well,
7 years ago.
Well, yeah, and then they've looked at it since. The legal people have looked at it once since.
Well, would we want to rethink our wills in any way because of the way the world has changed?
Well, are you asking me? Or
Yeah, I'm just discussing wills.
well,
Finding out and saying to people that are watching this, do you have a will? What are you doing about planning for the future when you're not around? Are you leaving your money to your children? Are you leaving your home, your possessions? What do you do? What do you think of when it's time to think about your will?
Well, you do think of the people who are going to be left behind because it's not going to do you much good. So you want to do whatever you think is right for the future.
But what about all the theatrical things that you have? You have a huge supply of remarkable and precious things that belong in a museum.
They can just go down the drain.
No, they can't.
Well, nobody's really interested in that stuff. They're not really.
Okay, wait. Wipe that subject and say that again. John Cullum, is anybody interested in any of the things that you used to do, and that the posters and the pictures and the awards? What's going to happen to your Tony Awards? Would you give them to John David to sit on a shelf in his house?
I don't think. No, he wouldn't be interested in keeping it. I know he wouldn't. I mean, I had a bunch of trophies when I was a tennis player as a young kid. 30 or 40 of them, and I thought I'd keep them forever.
But tennis
they were
trophies
gone within 10 years.
But that's not the same.
Yeah, well, it is the same. I mean, if I were going to give my Tonys, I would give them to the Tonys, the people, and let them. They have certain of them up there, and I think they'd be more interesting for as a group to go into a group of.
Well, do you think we should rewrite our wills?
I think we will. We should if we feel like it. I think we've done pretty much what we want to do with them. I
was just thinking of people that needed money, and people in Japan who need money. I was thinking of people in Haiti who will need money for years, and Japan. Is there something that we should be thinking about donating large amounts, or whatever we could, to a worthy cause?
Well, we don't have enough money to make a foundation that would have very much effect on it, but we could donate to a particular cause that was great for us. I don't know. You want to give to people who have dancers problems with their feet or something like that?
No. I don't want anything to do with dancers. I like actors better.
I think we're going to end up keeping our wills pretty much as they are. The idea of giving money to
worthy causes,
like a Red Cross or the Salvation Army or something. But I think we'd have a lot of difficulty in making up our minds which ones we wanted to give them to. Except that I would give them to whatever one you wanted.
No, I wouldn't have any difficulty, and I wouldn't be giving it to the Red Cross or the Salvation Army. I would call up and find out who are the people that one talks to about what are the needy areas, and check the legitimacy of the people, and see what I could do about donating.
Well, most people give money to people that they are more interested in, or causes. The Actors
Fund.
Yeah, and the Actors for AIDS foundation that we collect for every season. That's a favorite one for theater people.
John, you know what?
What?
This subject is not working too well.
I don't want to give my money away to anybody.
Okay, I want you to hold on to the money.
I want to go. You said I'm a. What do you call me?
You're a keeper. I'm a
keeper. I want to hoard my money.
Well, thank you for opening this subject and discussing it with me. And
that showed a different side. That showed a different side of me, didn't it? Well, I don't know about that, but it certainly has made me think about it. And if Emily and I decide to do anything, we'll probably talk about it later.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
This is AI.R. See you next week.